Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. Practice number one is in the books for the Dallas Cowboys, and, you know, Jerry Jones yesterday kind of made some waves and basically dropped the gauntlet and stuff that he's tired of paying people. And literally, you know, went after Diggs. And Diggs said today about, you know, everybody's kind of responding here and kind of pissed off, kind of. Cowboys cornerback Diggs, per John Machota, being docked on not working out enough at the start of this offseason. I didn't expect it. It's kind of hurt my feelings. It's okay, though. Hopefully, I can make back the incentives. He said there's no target date for his return, but he's very happy to be in Dallas. So he's kind of responded to, you know, what Jerry Jones has kind of said. And then we have Micah, who is really seemingly getting miffed right here. This is the first time that Micah hasn't had that smile and that usual oomph. And I dare say he's sending a message to the ownership. Now, I've said all along that the Cowboys should have tried to hurry up and get him paid early in the offseason, back before Max Crosby got his and got 35. And that at some point the Cowboys would take for granted his kindness on the contract and take it for a weakness and think that they can just run all over him. But then at some point you drop the gauntlet, and it sounds like Micah Parsons is getting there right now.
Micah, how would you characterize how close you are to getting something done?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see how long things take, you know. That's it.
Thank you, discouraged by the fact that it's taken this long?
Honestly, yeah. When you go around the league and you see these other teams taking care of their best guys, I see TJ got taken care of. You know, Max got taken care of. Miles got taken care of. And he got 2 years left on his deal, so it's hard to. Yeah, you see a lot of people around the league getting taken care of. You just, you know, wish you had something like, you know, that same type of energy. You know,
It's hard to not take it personally.
I wouldn't say it's hard not to take it personally when you know how there's a you know, chain of events of something consistently happening over the course of years, when you kind of see it before through other players and things. So you don't take you don't take it personally when you're like, all right, it's not like I'm getting treated differently than anyone else, you know. So I don't take it personally. I just don't understand.
I just don't understand. And so this goes back to Jerry Jones, who was literally saying, you know, came off and said, well, you know, he missed 6 games last year. Well, it was actually 4, but he still performed 12 sacks. 12 sacks. There's a lot of guys out there that played 17 games that didn't get anywhere close to 12 sacks, and the amount of pressures that he had, not even close. And so now you're kind of seeing the frustration kind of building up with some of the players here. You know, of course, Diggs is kind of surprised that he got fined for not working out at the facilities. You got Micah, who's pissed off that, hey, I haven't gotten my deal done. This is not a good environment. I thought that after last year was a toxic environment because we're not giving contracts to anybody. And maybe this is a continuation for Jerry Jones now, that, you know, he's just fed up and he's not going to pay anybody. He didn't pay the coaches last year. He did not. And now we're going through and we're finding players, and we already know that they charge for lunch. Yes, they charge the players for eating at the Star, a monthly stipend. Yeah, that's how petty they are as far as getting the little nickels and dimes. And the thing that's crazy is they're so laser focused on the little nickels and dimes. $550,000 for Diggs. You know, basically about the same they screwed out of Cooper Rush, because had he played the last game of the season, he would have gotten that incentives, which would have been major money for him. Instead, no, let's play Trey Lance. We're not keeping either of these guys, but at least it won't cost us as much. And this pettiness is definitely circling into the players and being kind of pissed off. I think they really need to look at this and get ahead of this thing sooner than later. If they do their typical, we're not going to pay you until season opener, I have a feeling that Micah Parsons is going to get more and more pissed off. I know he said that when they don't see your value, work harder. At some point, you're getting ready to say, F you, man. I'm sorry. You know what? Screw you. And that is what has happened in the past. It just hasn't happened yet. It happened with D-Law, where he waited to get his shoulder operated on, which basically stunted the whole season. It happened with Zeke. Yeah, they had all summer to sign Zeke, and instead, they went to training camp. No, we're not going to do that. And he ended up going to Cabo, and that definitely hurt his season not being ready. And I can say the same thing about CeeDee Lamb, not having him in training camp. Last year, here it is this time last year, you didn't have him, and Brandon Cooks gets hurt. So your quarterback is working with who? Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. But we do have some other stuff for you here that is good to see. We have Tyler Smith, okay, another person who's in line to get paid, and I'm sure he's taking notes about what happened with Diggs and what's happening with Micah Parsons. But he is there working with Tyler Booker. Let's take a look here. Looky here. You like to see and it's hard to believe that Tyler Smith is now considered an elder on the roster, but actually he is. But you like to see him working with the younger guys because they all recognize we're only going to be as good as everybody on the field. Now let's take a peek here at my quarterback, Dak Prescott. Let's look at that one more time. Dak's leg looks like it's pretty good. Dak's leg looks pretty good. And one more here. This may be, oh boy, this may be kind of scary for defensive coordinators right here. I want you to take a look at this. This is, oh man, this is scary if you're a D-back because you end up putting CD in motion and you get George Pickens and CD on the same side. Oh, Delly. Look at this. Motion, and you're flooding the zone with those two guys. You're flooding the zone with both of them. Oh, man. This is going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare for defenses. I'm going to say that right now. All right, good people. That's a little update here on what's going on with the Dallas Cowboys. Are you excited? I'm excited. But you know what? We've still got that dark cloud, and that dark cloud is called Jerry Jones. He needs to move it. Get out the way. Get out the way, Jerry. Get out the way. Move it. Get out the way. Get out the way so this team can do something. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I got to get out of here because I haven't had a chance to work on my storage shed all damn day because I've been working on roof, cutting the grass, and doing paint samples and everything else. I got to get my shed done.
I can't stand it anymore. I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Stewardess, please let me handle this.
I've got to get
Calm down. Now get back to your seat. I'll take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you're wanted on the phone. Everything's gonna be all right. Please,
Sister, please, I'll handle this.
yourself.
I've got to get out of here.